Hi everyone, and welcome to Angel Healing House, and welcome to my new YouTube series, which is entitled Welcome to the Golden Era of Light on Planet Earth, in which my angelic family, the Posse of Angels, and I will be offering insights into what the heck is happening on our planet and how we can garner motivation, inspiration, how we can hold our faith and trust not only in ourselves but in the divine plan that will help us successfully navigate the momentous changes that are occurring. I'd like to thank everyone for liking and sharing and subscribing to my Claire Candy Huff YouTube channel. And if you'd like to be notified when I upload new videos, please subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free. And in this way, you won't miss out on any of the videos that I post. If you know someone who is struggling, if you know somebody who is suffering during these unprecedented, momentous times of change, please share these informative and inspiring, hope-building videos to help people navigate through these unprecedented times with greater peace, balance, and love. And I thank you in advance for sharing them. I'd like to also thank all the people who have made generous donations to my channel. If you'd like to donate, I have left my PayPal link in the description box down below with all of my contact details. Our 7th video in this series is entitled Life in the Fifth Dimension, Living Consciously, Living Deliberately. You know, with each passing day, the collective is being shown that what appeared on the surface to be just and honest was anything but, and was not true, leading to the crumbling and dismantling of the many institutions that defined our world, like our banking, financial systems, our medical system, our educational system, and our food industry that were all supposed to be working for our betterment, health, and well-being, and were so clearly not. In order for this to be currently happening, something had to have changed in the world. What changed was that the conscious collective had to have started to look closely at the world around them. Once many began to look closer and carefully scrutinize the world that we were presented with, cracks and corruption began to appear. And the more we focused on finding the truth, the more the truth was revealed to us. Well, the Posse of Angels is asking each one of us to shift our attention once again, but this time it is to really scrutinize and look at our lives through a new and very different lens. They are assuring us that we did not lack clarity before, we lacked focus, as we were programmed and distracted to look everywhere else. For instance, into the lives of celebrities and highly paid sports figures with magazines like People and Us. And we were programmed with TV programs like Entertainment Tonight and Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. And we were programmed to stare blankly at the television while producers laced their programs, again, programming, with subliminal messages, just like the carefully created, predictive movie and music industries that showed us exactly what they were doing to harness our energy and keep us in a somnambulant state. The great shift is upon us because many are no longer willing to have their focus diverted, but it is our willingness to hold our focus on what is important. What happened to many in the collective was that once they became really, really selective on what and where to place their attention, something extraordinary occurred. They were able to make time for silence in their lives with things like meditation, reflection, time spent out in nature, and connection to their higher selves. This allowed their vibrational frequency to rise and their consciousness to expand. By extricating themselves from diversion and swaddling themselves in a blanket of quiet, then many were able to rediscover the font of their magic within. Now, during this time of revealing and dismantling the old corrupt world, the chaos that we are seeing will continue very much so throughout 2025. We have just hit the tip of the iceberg. There are so many other things to be revealed, and it goes very, very, very deep down the rabbit hole. And as we mentioned before, those who were ridiculed, ostracized, and even vilified for going against the made-up mainstream media's narrative could find themselves now endlessly scrolling on social media to help them feel vindicated that they were right after all. But my angelic family, the Posse of Angels, is assuring us that not only has the golden age begun on planet Earth, otherwise we wouldn't be seeing all these revelations and disclosures, but the outcome is of victory over corruption and lies, and that it is inevitable. Nothing, but nothing, can stop this. We have already seen how the increased focus of a passionate, determined collective of awakened light workers caused a tipping point and changed the world from darkness to light. The Posse of Angels is suggesting that in order for us to maintain our focus on what we wish to see in the world, and not on the chaos, not on the division, and not on proving that we were right after all, then we need to enter into a time of slow living deliberate lives of conscious awareness. You know, a great proponent of slow living was Henry David Thoreau, who wrote one of my favorite books, Walden, A Life in the Woods. Thoreau abandoned society in 1845. He built himself a home on Walden Pond in Concord, Massachusetts, where he lived for 2 years. Thoreau said that he learned from the experiment that if one advances confidently in the direction of their dreams, and they endeavor to live the life which they have imagined, they will meet with success in unexpected ways. I've often stated that in order for our wishes to come true, we need to focus fearlessly to live the dreams of our imagination, and then take inspired action to then build the grounded, strong foundation for those imagined dreams to physically manifest and to grow. Thoreau also implored us to live in congruence with nature. This goes counter to what our modern world tells us to strive after and to attain, which is more money, more fame, more material possessions. There are many who live quiet lives of desperation, as they have become so separated from the rhythms of Mother Nature and the ebb and the flow of God's intricate handiwork. Many native cultures thrived and they prospered as they knew how to live with the earth's important rhythms. Probably Thoreau's most famous quote is, "I went to the woods because I wished to live deliberately, to front only the essential facts of life, and to see if I could learn what life has to teach, and not, when I came to die, discover that I had not lived." I love that. Not what he had to teach life, but getting quiet enough to see what life had to teach him. That is the most important part of the quote, is that once we slow down and once we become aware of the messages and the signs from God Source Creator, our angels and our spirit guides, then it becomes crystal clear what life has to teach us. To remain open and teachable, excitable and curious and juicy to discover more is what keeps us thriving instead of merely surviving. And the Posse of Angels is adding that, yes, after all that we've been through, it's important to voice how we feel and for us to be heard. But in many cases, this turns into an exercise in proving to others and making ourselves right, instead of making ourselves peaceful, joy-filled, and loving. You know, if we could only see the enormous ripple effect that our inner peace has on the universe, we would never, ever, ever choose to divert our attention away from and focus on anything other than love. To help you to focus and reconnect with your peace within, your love, and your magic, please contact me, Claire Candy Hoff, and Angel Ariel here at Angel Healing House. That number is 831-277-3716 Eastern Standard Time here in the States. You can visit my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com. Go out, everyone, and fashion an absolutely beautiful life for yourself and live consciously. Live deliberately. I'm wishing you love and, as always, angel blessings. And I look so forward to speaking with you once again next week in our next video in the series, Welcome to the Golden Era of Light here on planet Earth. Take care, everyone. Bye.